the line somewhere. The beginning. Bum, bum, ba bum, bum. Probably, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, do what you like, but do something, yeah?
This afternoon is the first rehearsal we had on the Mozart Symphony. We're doing Mozart 38 and Dvorak 7. You know, so there's a sort of Prague theme in the programme. Mozart 38 is the Prague Symphony. And what I'm trying to do with these young musicians, I suppose, basically, is to introduce them and getting them really stylistically aware in the way they play.
One. And a little more love. Yeah. One. Together. And same place. Second one. Shake. Okay. Now, just look at. Oh, you can't see yourselves in play. You're using 2/3 the bow starting there. You're using a whole bow starting there. Somebody else is starting in the middle. We have to agree where we play, yeah? I think we should use probably the middle half of the bow because we don't want to go ya-da-dee-da-dee, and we need to get reasonably near the heel for the long note, yeah? Slow vibrato ornament, not a this, yeah, okay?
You probably will have seen little extracts of me working with the strings. We talk often very technically about how you use the bow, how you articulate the wind instruments. Some of these approaches, some people would say, are about, you know, historical music, or the terrible word being authentic. I think they're nothing to do with that. Often the techniques are the ones that would have been used historically. I don't mind using modern techniques if they work. Usually, though, the old composers, Mozart wasn't an idiot. He sort of knew how it worked. And often if you go back to the original style of bowing, suddenly a lot of things, once you learn the language, become a lot easier. What I hope is that each of these young people, in their own time, will get something out of this week, will take something from me and something from their other colleagues, the coaches, or the other projects they do in the weeks after. And they may be able to assimilate it immediately and incorporate it into their music making, or it may be something which they never need, or it may be something that becomes important in a few years' time. But I think that's the value of these types of projects, that we're trying to put people on the road, but to also develop them as human beings as well as musicians.